Hello, and welcome back to Twin Formula One. We're reacting to the sprint race in Shanghai, China, and thankfully, Australia wasn't a fluke, and the Ferraris were absolutely mega on the starts again. Uh, Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton shot off and took the lead after a couple of corners from fourth, which was pretty amazing. Antonelli had a really bad start from second and ended up falling quite far back, ended up having contact with someone. Um, so he's going to really have to improve on his starts if he wants any chance of winning this championship. But the Ferrari at the beginning was absolutely supreme. He was battling George, like similar to Leclerc last week, like back and forth. Leclerc came from sixth and was like right up there behind Lewis. He was really waiting for his chance. I think he knew that battling at the front was gonna really wreck the tyres. Like everyone was having issues with the tyres, and it was only 19 laps. And yeah, they were gone within like 15. Like they looked like they were literally falling apart. Um, George Russell like eventually got the lead and stayed there. He did win the race. He was brilliant again. Just waited his time. Um, the Mercedes is just faster. Like Ferrari have great battles at the beginning, but if they can get some speed, they'll be battling for wins for sure. Like luckily they do have a second chance today with qualifying for the main race. So hopefully they've learnt something and they can really put something together to fight these Mercedes. Kimi Antonelli ended up in fifth. Um, yeah, he didn't have the best race. I think the 10-second penalty was a bit harsh, but nonetheless, like he served his penalty in a pit stop, a rare pit stop in the sprint races, because of a safety car. Audi um, stopped out on track with Nico Hulkenberg and caused a safety car. So Kimi Antonelli actually gained more points than he would have by serving his pit stop because he had a 10-second penalty and it would have put him in eighth. But he managed to serve it, put fresh tyres on, and being a Mercedes, it's a better car. Lando Norris, he ended up in fourth, which it's not too bad. I think they've gained a tenth from last week, but they're still so slow. It's not good. Um, Hopefully they will learn more. That like overall the Mercedes engines look like they're working in other cars now as well. Um, I mean, so you got the McLarens in fourth and sixth in the sprint, and Liam Lawson in seventh with the Racing Bulls, which is really good from him, especially because the Red Bulls had an absolute disaster of a race. Max Verstappen bogged down right at the beginning and like lost 5 or 6 places, um, and only ended up ninth from Max Verstappen in ninth, which is shocking. Um, yeah, the Red Bull just doesn't really seem anywhere. Isaac Hadjar went from 10th to 15th. Yeah, they don't look anywhere close to being race ready. They've got a lot of work to do. Liam Lawson seems to be the best in the Red Bulls at the moment. Arvid Lindblad ended up not finishing. Yeah, he's been having troubles all weekend and just more troubles in the sprint, and they ended up retiring the car. Uh, Valtteri Bottas also retired as well, um, which is unfortunate. It's Cadillac. Perez was last place out of the runners, 19th. The Aston Martins are still shockingly bad. They're in 17th and 18th. It's Alonso and Stroll. And yeah, 12th and 16th for Williams. 12th isn't too bad, but yeah, they're so far off as well. They've got a lot of work to do, especially seeing as this Mercedes engine is so fast. They need to take advantage of it. Um, just 8 places get points, and Oliver Bearman was the last place to get a point in 8th, which is really good for Haas. He carries on his point scoring from the last race. Haas seemed to be one of the best midfield cars out there. Ocon in 10th for Haas as well, so that's really good. Pierre Gasly had a pretty bad race. Like he was running in 6th at one point and then ends up 11th. So to me, the sprint race was like really good. I really enjoyed the first part again. Unfortunately, Mercedes do have the edge. They have just more power in the unit that they have, an overall better car. Once they break that 1 second gap, like they're pretty much gone. Um, Ferraris were a little bit better on the restart. They are definitely quick on the actual starts. I mean, we'll see what they're like with full loads of fuel, different strategies. It's definitely going to be a two-stopper at least. Hopefully, strategy works out for Ferrari where they can do something against these Mercedes so that we can actually see some fighting. Hopefully, McLaren make another step now that they've learned saying every lap matters. Max Verstappen's probably thinking of what team he's going to next. Oliver Bearman will want to score points again, so he needs a good qualifying. Leon Lawson wants to keep this rolling as well. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to qualifying. I'll be back with that video. Kimi Antonelli just needs to clean up his starts, and I think he'll have a real opportunity to actually get a win this year. Hope you liked the video. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe to Swim Formula 1, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.